Module 4, Lesson 5's objective is to solve 1- and 2-step word problems within 100 using strategies based on place value. Question 4. Hallie has 2 ribbons. The blue ribbon is 58 centimeters. The green ribbon is 38 centimeters longer than the blue ribbon. Item A. How long is the green ribbon? First, we need to underline the important details. 2 ribbons. Blue ribbon is 58 centimeters. Green ribbon is 38 centimeters longer. Now I'll highlight the question, how long is the green ribbon? This way I remember to answer it. I think I'll go ahead and draw a tape diagram in order to solve this problem. First, I'll draw the blue ribbon. The blue ribbon is 58 centimeters. And I'll label it blue. Now, I'll draw the same section of 58 centimeters. I'll put a little dash here and then draw 38 more centimeters here. Because the green ribbon is 38 centimeters longer than the blue ribbon. And I'll label this tape diagram green. Now I can add 58 centimeters plus 38 centimeters, and that will give me the total length of the green ribbon. Now, just like in Lesson 4, I know that if I make 58 60, it'll be so much easier to add. So that's only 2 away, so I'll take 2 out of this 38 and add it to that 58. That'll give me 60. And if I took 2 out of the 38, that only has 36 left over, because 36 and 2 is 38. So now my new problem is 60 plus 36. I can do that by saying 60 plus 30, and that's 90. Plus the 6 ones is 96. So, how long is the green ribbon? The green ribbon is 96 centimeters. Read, draw, write. That's the technique we use when solving word problems. Look at item B. Haley uses 67 centimeters of green ribbon to wrap a present. How much green ribbon is left? I will underline that she uses 67 centimeters of green ribbon. Now I will highlight how much green ribbon is left. Okay, I will draw a tape diagram. I know from the problem above that there was 96 centimeters of green ribbon altogether. And I'll label that. And then I'll draw another portion of the tape diagram and write 67 centimeters here. And that's how much was used, and I'll label that. So if I had 96 centimeters and I used 67, I know I'm going to have less, so I'll subtract. It's easier to round to the nearest 10, So I'll make 67 become 70, and the way I can do that is by adding 3 here. If I add 3 to one number, I must add 3 to the next number. So my new problem is 96 plus 3 is 99. And 67 plus 3 is 70. All right, so 99 subtract 70 leaves you 29 centimeters. How much green ribbon is left? There are 29 centimeters of green ribbon left. Question 5. Chad bought a shirt for $19 and a pair of shoes for $28 more than the shirt. How much was the pair of shoes? We need to underline the important details. The shirt was $19 and the shoes were $28 more than the shirt. Underlining the important details helps us to remember what information to use when solving the problem. Then we highlight the question, how much was the pair of shoes, so that we remember to answer the question being asked. Now you use a tape diagram to help illustrate. The first rectangle can be the $19 that the shirt cost. And we could even label it so we remember what that stands for, and so your teacher knows you know what that stands for. The second portion of your tape diagram needs to include the $19 for the shirt, but also adding the extra $28 because the shoes were more expensive than the shirt. So we'll label this one shoes. Now, in order to figure out how much the shoes were, we'll add $19 and $28 together. Now use the strategy that I showed you in item 4A in order to finish solving this problem. And then don't forget to answer the question in words. How much was the pair of shoes? The pair of shoes was blank dollars. Item 5B, how much money did Chad spend on the shirt and shoes? Highlight that question. And I think I'll underline shirt and shoes. And I'll even circle the word and to remind me that I'm looking at the amount for both of them. So I'll go ahead and draw a tape diagram again. This is $19 for the shirt. And I'm going to extend my tape diagram to be the amount of dollars for the shoes. So $19 plus however much money you realized that the shoes cost using the number in item 5A's answer will give you the total amount that Chad spent on the shirt and shoes. And last, on item 5C, it says, if Chad had $13 left over, how much money did Chad have before buying the shirt and shoes? I'll go ahead and underline $13 left over and highlight the question, how much money did Chad have before buying the shirt and shoes. The number that you're going to put first is the total amount of money that you found on item 5C. This is the amount of money that the shirt and shoes cost. And then if you add the $13 he had left over to the amount that the shirt and shoes cost, you will get the total amount that he had before buying the shirt and shoes. Don't forget, on items B and C, you must also answer those questions in sentence form. And also, if you don't have enough room on this paper to completely show how you came up with each of the answers, feel free to staple a scratch paper to this problem to this homework sheet so that your teacher knows how you were able to come up with the answers. Thank you.